Did you know that there are only 12 tenses in English? Let me show you how easy it is. The past simple, the present simple, and the future simple. I chewed at 6 o'clock last night. I chew 6 o'clock this morning, and I will chew 6 o'clock tonight. Now we can make this continuous. I was chewing. These are the second three tenses of English. Continuous. I am chewing, and I will be chewing. So what's the difference? What happens when we do this continuous, where we add this modal to be verb? I was, I am, I will. See? What happens when we add this modal to be and this modal future? We make that continuous. So now instead of I chewed at 6 o'clock in the morning, I was chewing last night. I was chewing last night for 4 hours. 6, 7, 8, 9, 4 hours. Till 10 o'clock. From 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock, I was chewing. Now I am chewing from 6 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock in the morning. Again, 4 hours, because it's continuous. And I will be chewing tonight from 6 o'clock p.m. to 10 o'clock p.m. I will be chewing. So that's the difference between continuous and simple. Simple just means one moment in time, like this. And continuous means several moments in time, like a period of hours. Now, why would we have continuous and simple? It's very simple because you might want to say something happened while you were chewing. I was chewing and the dog barked. Dog barked. I was chewing and I saw a UFO. I am chewing and I see you. I will be chewing when the plane arrives. This is called the perfect. The perfect, we take the have verb, we put the have verb past tense, and the have verb present tense, and the have verb future tense. And then we do this thing called the past participle, where we just add like an ed usually, in most cases. So I had chewed. What happens here? Okay. So this means in the past, I had chewed, but I am not chewing now. So there's no chewing now, because this is only in the past, and it is not something we are doing now. Okay? So there will be no chewing now. No. Only in the past, I had chewed. Now if we say I have chewed, that means that in the present, we may or may not be chewing, and in the past, we also chewed, but we don't know when exactly. All we know is that from this moment in the present to sometime in the past, chewing has been going on. When has this chewing been happening? We're not sure. Is it happening now? Cover your mouth with a mask. Maybe you're chewing, maybe you're not. When we say I have chewed, it just means that from now to somewhere in the past, chewing was going on. Let's make I will have chewed. This means that there's no chewing going on right now, no chewing going on in the past, but in our future self, this is our future self, sometime between now and our future self, there will be chewing. Now maybe it will be sooner, maybe it will be later, but it will be sometime between now and our future, whoever we are in the future. Sometime between now and our future, in the future also, but not the future that I'm speaking about. The future I'm speaking about will happen after the chewing, but the chewing will also happen in the future. So between now and a future, which I'm talking about, between now and that future, in another future between that, chewing will happen. I will have chewed. And finally, the last three tenses of English, the perfect continuous. What is the difference between the past perfect continuous and the past continuous. In the past continuous, I was chewing. I may or may not be chewing now. But in the past perfect continuous, I had been chewing. I was chewing in the past, but now it is certain that I am not chewing. There is no chewing now. That's the difference between regular past continuous and past perfect continuous. Past perfect continuous means it is perfectly in the past. There is no chewing now. Present continuous, like I am chewing, regular old present continuous, that means that I am chewing now for a moment of time, from 6 o'clock this morning to 10 o'clock this morning. But if I say I have been chewing, that means that maybe I'm chewing now, but I have definitely been chewing in the past. If I said I had been chewing gum, that means that I am not chewing now. Use the past perfect continuous. If I say I had, the key word is had. Had been means not chewing now. Have been means maybe chewing now. Future perfect continuous. I will have been chewing in the future. Well, now there may be chewing. And in the future, a special point in the future we're talking about, there may be chewing in that future. But what is sure is that between now and that special place in the future, there will be chewing. There will have been chewing by the time I talk about this. In that future, there will have been chewing. Maybe chewing now, maybe not, but there will have been chewing in that future between now and the even further future. There will have been chewing. So, those are the 12 tenses of English. I hope you enjoyed this video, and subscribe and ask questions, because then I can answer the questions by making even more videos.